Hey everyone, Robert Ferringo with Doc Sports here with your free play video for Wednesday, August 21st. Be sure to check me out at www.docsports.com. That's docsports.com. Hopefully all of you are having a fantastic hump day. I am excited about this weekend because we actually have some real college football. It's been fun dabbling with the NFL preseason. I am coming off another winning football week. Last week, did really well last weekend. Hit our NFL preseason game of the year, was a winner with the over in the Oakland-Arizona game. That game was really never in doubt, and posted a really solid overall winning weekends. That's now 2 out of 3 winning weekends to start the football season. And like I talked about in some of these videos, it's nice to build a little bit of positive momentum going into the season. It's nice to get back into that routine of betting football every week. But it's also nice to pick up some winners in August, and I'm hoping to do so again this week. I will have a 5-unit college football play. There's only 4 games on the board. 2 of them are throwaways or kind of added games. There's the 2 big games. It's Miami versus Florida and Arizona versus Hawaii. And I say big games. They're the only 2 games on the board. But I actually really like one of the spots. I do. I'm not going to go too crazy. It's not going to be a 7 or 8 unit play, anything like that. But I like one of the spots. I'm going to hit it for a 5-unit play. And look, I'm all about just getting winning weeks, getting winning months, slowly but surely adding things up. And then at the end of the season, we finish the year with more money than we started with. So that's the goal. The big play that I am releasing this weekend, though, is my 8-unit football futures play. I will have all of my college football futures out this week. My NFL futures will come out next week, including a 7-unit NFL play. These are my top 2 futures, the 8-unit and the 7-unit. I have gone 16-8 in my career with football futures rated 7 units or above. I love futures in all sports. Love, love, love them. I not only love the value that we can find with them, I'm very much a macro handicapper. I like looking at the big picture with teams, schedules, seasons, things like that. It's not surprising that my whole mantra is long-term vision of profit with my betting because I'm a big picture kind of guy. Well, I love futures plays for exactly that reason. And I like them because they always offer opportunities down the season, or not always, but a lot of times, to hedge off, lay off, middle. You can set yourself up with some unique betting situations in the final weeks of the season by well-placed futures plays early in the season. So 8-unit futures plays on Thursday. Those will not be available with my football package. We actually changed that up over the summer. So now futures plays are available under the futures tabs. You'll have to purchase these separately. In the past, they were part of the preseason football package. They are no longer part of that package, so you will have to buy them separately. But I'm telling you, it will be worth your time. I have, I think, 6 college football futures. I may have as many as 8. My top play will be an 8-unit play, and I'm going to have a few extra college this year, but because I'm only going to have, I think, 3 NFL ones. It's a little lean this year in the NFL. Normally, that's where my top futures play comes from because I have some fantastic systems, basically. I'm a big systems player when it comes to futures. I have some really great NFL futures that have borne themselves out over the last decade, but more college, less NFL this year. Speaking of college football futures, one of the reasons that I haven't had a video the last 2 days is that I have just been cranking out college football season win total articles. If you go to my insiders page at docsports.com, you'll see my 5 most recent listed there. Click on any one of those and you will have access to my writer's bio and archive. I think I'm up to 70. I think I've done 73 college football season win total articles in the last 2 weeks. I'm doing one on every single team in the Power 5 conferences. I'll be doing Notre Dame and the top half of the AAC and the Mountain West. Those are the only ones I have left to do. So I have about 15 more coming, but there's over 70 of them there now for your reading pleasure. So, if you have a gut feeling about a team, if you're interested in my perspective on a team, if you want a second opinion before you place a college football futures wager, go check out the articles. I like to think that they give some good detail, that they're pretty in-depth, and I give you a free pick on every single team. So check those out. I got to finish these college ones so that next week, the end of next week, the week after that, I will have all 32 NFL football futures predictions available for your reading pleasure. Yeah, I mean, we're gearing up here. We're gearing up. Football is here. We get a little appetizer this week. Next week, we have a full slate of games. I already know who I'm playing next week. I've been staring at those numbers for weeks, and I'm excited about that. But first things first, let's get another winning week this weekend. As always, football plays are released at 6 p.m. on Thursday at Doc Sports, so make sure that you are logged in then. Get those lines as soon as the plays are released. So, all right, time for a free play. That's what you came for, right? I have been sucking in baseball. Lost yesterday again. Had Cleveland and Washington. It was not a good weekend for yours truly. It's a little frustrating, but these things happen over the course of a 7-month baseball season. I was hot for about 3 months there, so there's going to be a little bit of natural regression, but I still feel fine. We're gonna hit it. I'm just gonna keep grinding. Like I said, winning days, winning weeks, just pile them all together and see where we're at. Today's free play is hopefully another winner. I got number 927. I got Cleveland plus 135 over the New York Mets. This was one of the plays I lost yesterday, was on Cleveland. Mets came out, played really well, and really bombed the Indians. They had a little bit of a hangover from their weekend series with the Yankees. That was evident. Even though they didn't have to travel, they just weren't ready to play yesterday. I think that they will. I love the plus money value that you're getting on this game right here. Marcus Stroman, love him. Love the Mets traded and got him. I'm a big Marcus Stroman fan. He hasn't really found his groove yet in New York. He's won all 3 of his starts, but his ERA is over 5. He's got a 1.85 whip. And Cleveland is a team that's going to be very familiar with Stroman. They've already faced him twice this year when he was with Toronto. He shut them down the last time that he faced them about a month ago. I think they'll get the better end of this matchup. I don't love Adam Plutko. Who can, really? He's kind of your baseline replacement level, mediocre major league starter. But I like what's backing him. All right, Cleveland's 19-7 in their last 26 games after a loss. They're 16-6 in their last 22 road games, and they've been one of the hottest teams in baseball over the last 2 months. They're 40-19 in their last 59 games. And you give me a team like that with plus money against a kind of shaky Mets team. I know the Mets have been really hot at home, but I'll take Cleveland in a game that I feel like is otherwise even. Plutko's just flat out been better than Stroman the last couple of weeks. I think Cleveland's a little better than the Mets. As I mentioned, give me that plus money, and that's where we'll go. So, all right, check back tomorrow for your next free play video. In the meantime, carpe diem, and good luck.